Hey friends, hey! Welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. So we are going to be tapping into an energy check for Aquarius placement. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, Uranus, I don't care, okay? If you have an Aquarius placement and one or all of these messages resonate with you, then it's for you, okay? All right, so I was guided to use the Angel Tarot. So for you guys, for a quick little energy check-in, we have the Empress. And it says, time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. Then we have 10 of Fire. We have working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you, health problems due to stress. And then I have 2 of Fire. And I have taking the next steps, bold choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. All right. So energy check-in for the Aquarius placements. We have the Empress. All right, Spirit. We have the Empress. When it comes to the energy check-in for the Aquarius placements, what do we have for the Empress? Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Interesting. So it looks like you guys are shifting away. Okay, honestly, it looks like you guys are shedding old layers. And therefore, you are shifting from certain friend groups, certain hobbies, certain likes and dislikes. Okay. I also get an energy of you guys. Your type may be changing. You may be finding that you are either attracting a different type of person, or you may be finding that you are becoming more attracted to a different type of person. Let's see. Someone's in love, unspoken feelings. What is this here for? Ooh, yeah. I think you guys are. Oh, yeah. So not only is your type changing, but you may be finding what you want to do, how you want to make money. You like your likes, your dislikes, what attracts you. You're noticing that your whole aesthetic is changing, like your aesthetic, your vibe, you know, which I mean, not surprisingly, because you guys are Aquarius placements, but listen, don't shoot the messenger. But it does look like while you guys really love being, you know, different and detached and blah, 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 there is a sense that you're still your, you know, your whole unique self, but with conventional and this Capricorn Venus here, you may be attracting people that are more traditional, more conventional. They may do more conventional things for work, okay? Or this could be somebody that you're around, you could know who this is, that the more you're around somebody who you may not have been interested in before, you know, they're, you know, conventional, traditional, not my type, you know, whatever, you may be starting to notice that you're vibing with them more. How you'll know who this is, it's a very, first of all, this is definitely your sign if you're not in a place right now where you feel like you want to be committed to one person. And this may be a very committal person, but this is also somebody who's very committed to their work or their job, or vice versa. You could be ready to settle down and be committed, and this person looks like they're very much tied up to their work, with their job, with what they do. Okay, this is just coming out like you may be seeing someone or some type of job or career. There's something that you're seeing now in a more traditional, don't judge me, okay? Even if it's not so much a traditional, but it's more of a, I think I may be wanting to commit to this trade, or commit to this career, or commit to this lifestyle, or commit to this subconscious belief. Some of you guys, it's your beliefs that are changing. Okay. I feel like you guys are just more, let me know in the comments if this resonates. Based off this, what they just showed me, I get the vibe of, I'm talking to Aquarius placements that really prided themselves on being just different, unique, maybe different color brows, and, you know, septum piercing and just shock factor different. I'm talking to Aquarius placements who are starting to go, not all of you, obviously, but I'm talking to some Aquarius placements who are now starting to go from that to more of like a more, I don't want to, it gives, I wish I could explain what they're showing me. It's like somebody who is still different and unique, but they give off more of a expensive luxury, don't come to me unless you have your ish together. Like when they walk in the room, it gives expensive. Like weirdly enough, it's like a Rihanna vibe. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Rihanna, she's different. She's her. But there's still something that says, you know, I'm expensive. Like, you just know when she walks in the room, she has on red lipstick, very chic. But you know it's not no cheap red lipstick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it. It's this vibe of like, it's you're going from this different, unique, but there's something that's like expensive, luxury, that some of you guys are really manifesting towards. You're shifting onto a timeline where you have found the happy medium between being different, not because that's what's trending, but because some of you guys, the energy and vibe I get is some of you may have went through a phase in your life where you were different just to irk people. Like I'm not being different because it's just who I am, but I like the fact that like my grandmother, when I go to visit her, is always like, ugh, every time. Do you have to wear that nose thing in your nose? You look like a bull. You just, like you almost like getting under people's skin. Like some of you guys went through, it's like showing me like going through this phase of like the shock factor for the shock factor of it. You know, like you liked, if everybody is going left, you like being the person to say, well, I'm gonna go right, you know, because I'm not a follower. Like y'all believe anything, or, you know, you guys will want to do anything, you know. But this is a vibe of like, you're different now because you know who you are. And because you know who you are, or you're coming into who you are, you're not dismissing or throwing away the parts of you that are more conventional or more traditional. Like you have found the balance between being different but being traditional and made it your own. I hope that makes sense to y'all, because that's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. And it's giving an energy of, it's helping you guys network, or a certain group or certain networking is going to be drawn to that, and you're going to feel like you fit in. You're shifting out of some old belief, old career, old patterns, old friend group or something, and you're shifting into something different where you're like only like there's no, and I keep saying something different because I can't think there's really no name for it, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's just like it's unique, it's different, but I can't explain it. It's just this sense of like luxury, expensive, tradition, but still shock factor, unique, not like everyone else. I don't have a name for this, okay? But you guys are finding that middle ground and you're kind of owning it, and you're about to find your soul tribe. You're about to find your people. For those of you guys who are influencers, expect to find your people. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's how this is coming in. Okay. Whew. Excited for y'all. All right, we have working too hard, too many hours, the need for balance in life, letting others help you. Health problems due to stress. Uh-oh. Let's see. What is the 10 of fire here? What y'all got going on? Y'all are going through a shift for real. Okay. Go you. So let me tell y'all. You guys are moving out of this energy of I have to hustle, 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 hustle to finding a sweet spot. Okay. I feel as though some of you guys may feel like you have to work hard in order to, feel like you've earned the type of money that you want to make or whatever. But this is really giving this vibe of you're realizing that you can't pour from an empty cup. You're realizing that you cannot manifest in survival mode. You're realizing that some people are just going to try to compete with you, and some people are going to try to do the most. Like, this is somebody that understands that people are going to try to compete with them and do the most, and you're always trying to stay 2 steps ahead of them. This is somebody who is realizing that type of mentality is burning you out. So you're switching gears to where you're manifesting using the seeds that are already sown. Instead of trying to plant new seeds, you're using the seeds that were already sown. Okay. You're using things that are already, okay. So for example, let's say you're trying to find a new job and you're like, this is ridiculous. I just want a new job. And so I'm gonna go find a work from home job, right? And you're breaking your neck. You're spending all this money that you really don't even have to update your resume and do all this stuff, and nothing is really panning out, and you're getting so frustrated. And then it dawns on you, I wonder if I could just work from home, but from a different department from the job I already have. Like, I don't really like my company, but I really want to work from home, and I'm having a hard time getting in the door. So what if I stayed with the same company, but tried to find a position that was opening for work from home from there? Like, there's something to where you guys are using a foundation that's already been set for you, and you're focusing there. That is where you're going to find a shift happening. Because really the shift that's happening is you're not obsessing over the result. You're figuring out a way to work less by not worrying about staying 2 steps ahead. Instead of trying to stay 2 steps ahead, you're more focused about staying in your own lane. And if you can't find a lane, make one. That's all you're focused on. You're no longer focused on who's hating on you, who's not hating on you, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to stay flyer than your neighbor, you know, trying to be that it girl, that it dude. Now it's just like, you know what? I just want to wake up every day feeling good about what I have on and what I do. If somebody wants to compete with me, you compete by yourself. Like, this is somebody who's no longer stressing over stuff that's out of their control. Things and realizing what is out of their control and what is in their control, because it looks like somebody who was focused on things out of their control, trying to control them. Now this is somebody who's only focused on things that are in their control, and then changing that and everything else falling into place. That's still good. All right, we have taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding plans, and continuing to move forward. Okay. All right. Why is this here for the Aquarius? Yo, you may be look, you're about to come into a time in your life where you're about to make certain people eat their words. And what do I mean by that? You're partnering with the right people, you're working with the right people. There are certain people that, instead of trying to work with you, they were working against you. Instead of lifting you up, they were criticizing you. Instead of speaking life into you, they were trying to keep you down. These are people that like underestimated you. These are also people that may have made you feel like whatever dreams you had, like what makes you think you could accomplish that at this age, or what made you think that in the area that you live in, that would be successful. Sorry. But this is showing me that you're about to find people who not only think that that's successful, but they want to work with you, or they want to invest in you. They want to partner with you. They want to mentor you. And then I have returning karma, consequences, and justice unfolding. Why is that here? This is the people that doubted you and that didn't. Yeah, this is people that doubted you and didn't want to work with you. They're kind of salty that you found a way to make this work, or they're kind of salty that someone else saw your vision, or that you were able to make something else work. Why is records or proof found exposed? Oh, that's too. Oh, right as I about to say. Listen, there's going to be people that are really salty that you didn't listen to them. With records or proof, this is somebody that, or people that feel a way that oh, this is so funny. These are people in your immediate surroundings. These could be your family members, your significant other, your friends, your coworkers, but this is someone. I have record or proof record or proof found, receipts, confirmation exposed. I have 7 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. This is telling me that this is someone who's almost mad or feels betrayed, that you had the audacity to like go behind their back and prove them wrong. Like, That's like someone saying, you shouldn't do a YouTube channel on that because people are not into that kind of stuff anymore. They are not vibing with that. They don't like tarot. So like, you shouldn't do that. And then you start doing analytics, you start doing your own research. You're like, I don't care what they say. I'm gonna just do it. And however it turns out is however it turns out. And you do it and you find somebody who is going to invest in you and partner with you. And, another friend who could be like, oh my gosh, I think that's such a great idea. I'll buy you your first tarot deck. Let me tell you something. I had a YouTube channel a couple years ago. Let me tell you how it works. Like, this is somebody that's mad that whatever they said was not where it ended. Somebody is upset that you found proof and research that this is something that could work, or you found proof that there is someone else that wants to work on you. Because look, this is someone that knows your worth. They know the good ideas and stuff. Yeah, with this Four of Pentacles, this lets me know they're possessive over you. They want control over you. They want whatever they say to have so much weight in your life and to carry so much. And the fact that it doesn't, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, this is somebody that feels some type of way. This is weird. Okay. And I have the Lovers, which tells me this was a decision that was fated. Yeah, this was something that was fated to happen because there's some type of karmic lesson or something that you were supposed to learn in this that has to do with not relying on other people's validation or approval, even though it's like, you know what, I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't need anybody's validation. I don't need anybody's approval. But depending on who this is, you still may feel like you want it. Okay? So there's some type of karmic lesson here that you're supposed to be learning that's causing you to go inward. And not just that, it's causing you to not have to dim your light, to kind of own your ish, like just be authentic. Some people are going to rock with it. Some people are not. And the thing is that many times, like, when you're just such a different and unique person, it's really sad. But sometimes the call's coming from inside the house. Sometimes your biggest hater is someone in your immediate family. Sometimes your biggest hater is somebody that watched you go through so much to become the unique individual that you are, that you're just like, how out of everybody, everything I've been through, how could you of all people hate on the fact that I'm this authentic and I'm owning who I am? And it's easy because when you own who you are and you're authentic, you're no longer codependent on their validation. And especially if it's somebody who still struggles to be authentic, they still struggle to figure out who they are, it's a little bit of resentment that you know who you are, or that you were able to go through the path to finding your own validation, or being okay with not having other people's validation. It's going to make you see it has more to do with them and less to do with you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.